Sleepless shadows unraveled. Most people think the worst part about insomnia is the exhaustion, but for me, it was the loneliness. That's why, at 2:47 a.m. last Thursday, I joined a group chat called Sleepless Shadows. The invite link had popped up on my feed, no mutuals, no explanation, just a glitchy icon of a cracked clock. Something about it felt off, but I was desperate for someone who understood what it's like to stare at the ceiling, hour after hour, waiting for morning. I never expected that I'd find something far stranger than solidarity. At first, the chat felt like a lifeline. There was Mara, who joked about counting the cracks in her ceiling, old Sam, who always typed in all caps, and Echo, who never used punctuation. The conversation flowed easily, everyone sharing tales of restless nights and surreal thoughts that creep in when the world is silent. It was comforting, until Mara asked why I joined, and I admitted I was haunted by nightmares that never ended, even when I was awake. There was a pause, then old Sam replied, "You're not alone. None of us here ever really wake up." The mood shifted instantly. Echo sent a string of numbers that looked like a timestamp, 3:15. Mara followed with, "That's when it happened for each of us." Confused, I scrolled back through the chat history. Every member had a story about a sleepless night that ended with a sudden, suffocating cold, except their stories all ended years ago. I asked if they'd moved on, and old Sam just typed, "We never left. We're shadows now. Except one of us, one is still lost." As the clock on my phone ticked closer to 3:15, my screen flickered. A new message popped up, "I'm not lost anymore. I'm coming to meet you." My bedroom lights died, plunging me into darkness, and I heard footsteps echoing in the hall, slow, deliberate, right outside my door. I realized then that some group chats are never meant to be left, and mine had just begun.